Well, welcome back to 42nd Street Pete's Grindhouse. This might be a whole new category of movies you're never going to see because the people that own them don't want to put them out because they're greedy motherfuckers and they're the 1% of all those rich motherfuckers who basically don't want you to see anything good, and that's why you're never going to see this wonderful jungle epic. I mean, I've seen Trader Horn, I've seen King Solomon's Mine, I've seen all the Tarzan movies, but nothing prepared me for Tarz and Jane, Cheetah, and Boy. A jungle romp shot sometime in the 70s. There was no date on this. But anyway, this is one of the best jungle films I've ever seen. That's why I'm wearing my pith helmet here, because I pithed in the helmet and it stinks. But anyway, it opens up with Tarzan, Jane, and Boy in the treehouse, which doesn't have a swinging vine because Tarzan's tired of that shit and went to Home Depot and bought an aluminum ladder. So the whole thing is, while he and Jane get it on, Boy goes for a swim. Only this time when Boy is swimming, a huge fake crocodile is heading toward him. So Tarzan jumps off of Jane, jumps into the water to fight the crocodile, and the crocodile bites his cock off. So Tarzan has been sufficiently deballed. So Boy says, why don't we go visit the Wongo Wongo tribe? Because they have this magic thing that can basically grow dicks back. So anyway, they go through the jungle. They are attacked by these, I don't know what they were, these nubile young women who were looking for sex. And Jane is attacked by Cheeta the gorilla, who drags her off in the bushes and does her off camera while she's screaming, "Oh my God, I'm covered with gorilla cum." So anyway, these two nubile young ladies take Tarzan and Boy to do something with, but of course Tarzan really can't do anything and Boy doesn't know what to do. So for some reason they wind up with ears of corn. And the chick that Boy has is so hot that when he puts the ear of corn in her, it starts popping like a bad Jiffy Pop. Fucking popcorn flying all over the place. It's fucking wonderful. Looks like a fake cum shot with the popcorn. And Tarzan, well, he just uses the corn or eats it because it's buttered now. So anyway, they move further along and they find the great White Huntress, played by Georgina Spelvin, and her sidekick, Fruity. And you got to figure out what to make, because this film is so politically incorrect it would probably hurt the fucking brains of people today. But anyway, they're fighting off the Wongo Wongo tribe, which is understandably pissed off. And the story is that basically the White Huntress brought her husband there to get his teeny peeny enlarged, and something went wrong, and all of a sudden the Wongo Wongo people are upset and unhappy. So they capture the whole group, and they take they take Georgina and the other one and whatever, but in the interim it gets confusing, but they make Tarzan grow a dick back. And he grows the dick back. And of course, Fruity is now stroking Boy's ass, telling him that, we can do something here. Like I said, completely politically incorrect. Anyway, you get to see Tarzan's dick grow back. And they run off, and the whole thing was that the Mango tribe was pissed off because the White Huntress had stole the treasure. Now Cheetah is running around with the big treasure chest under his arm and puts it down and pulls off his gorilla mask and reveals that he is none other than Richard Nixon. Anyhow, they're back in the treehouse and Jane wants to try out Tarzan's new dinghy. So he tells Boy to go for a swim, and guess what? The fucking crocodile's there. Tarzan makes the same mistake, and bang, the end of the movie. I mean, I can't do this thing justice, and the problem is you're never going to see this because somebody owns it and won't put it out. And I can tell you who it is, a guy named Nicholas. His last name begins with an R, and I don't know what the fuck it is. But anyway, this was directed, this is a Fine Brothers production. It says so in the beginning. It was by It's a Fine and That's a Fine, the two Fine brothers. And they promised more Tarzan movies to come, which probably didn't come, as a lot of people watching the movie didn't come, because it's softcore. It shows some genitals and tits, some great shit, but it's softcore. It's definitely worth the look if you can find it. Maybe it's floating around on the internet somewhere. But it's definitely worth the look. One of the classic jungle films of all time. Tarz and Jane, Cheetah and Boy. So that's our show for today. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. Above all, stay safe. Keep your head down. We will prevail, and we'll catch you on the flip side.